Hello, Leo. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. How are you? This is your bonus reading for the second half of February. General reading, as always, guys. It's not going to resonate with every single person tuning in. So please do take from this what makes sense for you and release the rest. If you're interested in your own personal private reading, all of that information is down below in the description box, in addition to all of the card decks that are used for this reading, Leo. So what I have in front of me, as I will be doing for all of the signs for this bonus reading for the second half of the month, I've chosen these two decks. I normally choose different decks for different signs, but for this batch of readings, for the bonus readings this time around, I chose these two because we just entered into Mercury retrograde a few days ago, and I really wanted to tap into zodiac signs, as well as planetary influences, as well as elements that might be of importance to you at this time. So we'll go ahead and grab some insight from the Barbieri Zodiac deck, and then we'll grab an additional card from the Moonology deck for you, Leo, and then let's take a look and see what Spirit wants you to know at this time in regard to a particular connection that you are thinking about for this reading. Okay, so let's get started and let's see what it is that needs to come forward for you, Leo, as well as cross watchers, anybody else who has been guided to tune in here today. Angels and spirit guides, please bring forward our first focus message for this reading. Guided to this one here. We have Pluto. Pluto is, I believe, the Roman god, ruler of the underworld, of life, death, rebirth, and sex. It's about power, control, finding our personal freedom from confining mindsets. Okay, so we'll take a look and see how the energy of Pluto plays a part in this reading for you today, Leo. Okay, so let's add to that with a Moonology message. Let's take a look. So life and death, rebirth, and sex is the main focus for that Pluto card. We'll take a look how that plays a part in this reading. Angels and spirit guides for Leo, please bring forward our next focus message. I'm guided to this one. Don't let pride get in your way. And isn't it interesting, because this is the full moon in your own energy, Leo. So this is a very specific message coming through for my Leos. Don't let pride get in your way. That is what you need to focus on at this time during that Mercury retrograde, okay? All right, so let's focus on your person, whoever it is that you're thinking about for this reading. Leo, what is your person feeling right now? So let's start with the Mystic Moon Oracles to get a better understanding of what they are feeling when it comes to this connection with you, Leo. Let's see. Don't let your pride get in the way, especially when it comes to this connection here. All right, what is your person feeling right now? Okay, they're in that dark night of the soul energy, or perhaps this is how they feel, part of your energy, Leo, if this is you. So whoever is in that dark space, that dark night of the soul energy, it's coming through here. We also have inner child. So your person might be, they could have certainly had a difficult childhood, possibly did not have a good example of what a healthy, loving, lasting relationship could have been like if they had a difficult upbringing. And there are lessons that are always tied into that. And if they didn't learn them as a child, it's following them through in adulthood. Okay, so it's interesting because the dark night of the soul for me, that looks to be like a male figure in the photo and a little girl in the inner child. So this could certainly be reflective off of divine masculine energy, and this could be feminine energy right here. So however way that plays a part for you, Leo, this is a part of the energy that's coming forward from your person. We also have winter that's being represented here. Winter season, of course, Could be tapping into that if something of significance happened to the two of you during the winter months. We are still in the winter here, technically in the States, depending, of course, on where you're located throughout the world. This could also be interpreted as cold, stagnant, frozen energy in a relationship. So if that's where you guys are at right now, it's reflective off of this card. We do have a family that's represented here. Some of you guys could have had a family with this person. And again, for some of you, this interpretation could be that you did not have a good example of what a healthy family life was growing up. That could be coming through for some of you guys. But for those who had a family, those who had children together, or even blended families, there's a potential here that there are challenges going on in the family dynamic, and there could even be separations going on here, especially if you and your person are having some challenges at this time, Leo. And as that focus message reads, don't let pride get in your way. We have unawakened, another male figure in the photo. So this person, again, could be operating from that dark night of the soul energy, which is why they're unawakened. And these are a part of your person's observations, okay? So if your person is feminine energy and you are masculine, perhaps they see you as unawakened, that you are saturating yourself in darker energies when it comes to this relationship. And look at this, we have a separation right there. So you guys are not together, and they're heartbroken over the fact that you are not together at this time. That's how they're feeling. It has not been an easy journey for this individual. Okay, so let's add to this with some psychic tarot. And let's see what else we can tap into here. What is your person feeling right now, Leo, when it comes to this connection? What's going on? Angels and spirit guides, please, for Leo, for this bonus reading, for the viewer, what is your person feeling right now? Discontent and boredom. Wow. That is the Four of Cups. Okay, so Cups energy is water. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces for some of you guys. This person, especially if they happen to be masculine energy, they're not happy. They're unfulfilled. They are in a space of apathy and disconnectedness, heavily contemplating the direction that life needs to go, or that life just isn't handing them what it is that they're wanting or needing at this time. And then we've got intuition, which in this deck represents the High Priestess. And whenever the High Priestess is a part of a reading that is tapped into water energy, once again, I just did a reading for, I believe it was Aries, and there was so much water representation in that reading. So if you happen to be a cross watcher, and if you're thinking of an Aries, you might want to check that reading out as well. But yeah, the High Priestess is water energy. It's about hidden knowledge, wisdom, mystery, and secrecy. It's tapped into inner peace and strength and one's intuitions, spirituality, the subconscious. It's also no action. It's a waiting period that is a part of that High Priestess energy. It's a time to follow one's instincts. And perhaps that's what your person is trying to do right now, is to just follow their gut, their instincts when it comes to what's going on here between the two of you. We have third eye chakra right after that. And it's so interesting because with the High Priestess, there's definitely the element of clairvoyance when it comes to the High Priestess. And then when we focus on that third eye chakra, it is also tied into clairvoyance. So some of you might have that gift of inner seeing. and that you are very psychic and intuitive in nature. Okay, so this could be your person here, Leo, that they're very gifted in that sense. So it's one of those things where you might actually be hiding what you're truly feeling in your heart space, but they pick up off of it anyway. They know what's going on before you even tell them what's going on, because they pick up off of these things. We also have the Four of Swords coming through here. So for some of you, you might be focused on a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini. This is rest and rejuvenate. This is somebody who needed to just rest. It's that resting period. They needed a break from all of the stress tied into this connection. It's recuperation time, you know? And I feel this person really needed this. And it's another card talking about contemplation. So this Four of Cups and that Four of Swords, they're both in contemplation mode. And isn't it interesting how both of these cards have male figures in the photo? So I feel here it could be my masculines who are in this space. And then we've got fertility here, which is the Empress. Okay, so my Empress is Earth energy. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. This is manifestation of growth. Whether that growth comes about for my divine feminines, especially if this is something that you're wanting to manifest on your own, if your masculine can't seem to create movement or make a decision at this time because they are just taking a break from everything, and that's what brought you guys into separation. It could be all tied into that. And again, we've got a family that's represented here. This could be the mother of your children if you happen to be masculine, or you could certainly represent the mother figure here if you are divine feminine. This is all tied into feelings and emotions and one's intuition once again. So it's picking up off of the High Priestess energy as well. And this is a promise of future success, especially for my divine feminines here. Very interesting. So let's add to this with some romance. Angels, Leo, let's take a look and continue to analyze what is your person feeling right now when it comes to this connection. And perhaps it'll give us a better understanding of why you guys went into separation to begin with. Angels and spirit guides for Leo, please. For the viewer, what is your person feeling right now in love and romance tied into this connection? They want to give the relationship a chance. Yes, you guys are at a separation, but the angels are coming through that there is the potential to work this out if both of you can ultimately work on this partnership. Getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And I feel during a time of separation when two people go their separate ways or at a distance from one another, depending of course on how long it's been for some of you guys, could have been years. It could have just been a recent breakup. However it is, I feel there are more layers attached to this connection, and you guys have only discovered the tip of the iceberg when it comes to this connection. There's so many more layers that you can discover about one another, and so take the time to really get to know each other even deeper, and that's what's going to elevate this relationship to the next level. We have playfulness right after that. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And I feel, especially when somebody is in this dark night of the soul, they are discontent and bored and they're just not happy in the connection or in themselves, and they forget to interject fun and playful energy into a relationship. Perhaps that's what was lacking here between the two of you before. And so the angels are coming through with the message that in order to recapture that romance that may have been missing, bring fun back into this connection. And that might take some time, because somebody, more than likely my masculines here, need a little bit more time to be able to get there. You know, this is a rest and rejuvenate card right here with that Four of Swords. But look at this, okay? Reconciliation. There's a chance here, guys. What is your person feeling right now? They want to come back to you. They don't want to be in separation from you, Leo. They want that reconciliation. They want to be back in your life. They want to be able to reunite the family, for those of you who resonate with that. They want to be able to bring about growth in this connection once again, or to even build a future with you, to build a life with you, to be able to create a family together. This is all a part of what it is that they want. Give your relationship a chance. This is what they're wanting. This is how they're feeling right now. Okay? So let's move on. Let's see. What does your person need you to know at this time, in addition to how they're feeling? What else? What else do they need you to know right now? So let's dig a little bit deeper with the Pining Rose Love Oracle by Calico Moon. Angels and spirit guides for Leo for this bonus reading, please. What does your person need you to know right now, Leo? So, how are they feeling? They're heartbroken because you guys are in separation. And you might be dealing with somebody, again, who's very gifted psychically. So intuitively, they already know how you're feeling. But this is giving you an inside perspective on how they're feeling. Okay? And they want to reconcile. So what does your person need you to know right now, Leo? What does your person need you to know right now? Look at that. Unfaithful. This could have been part of the problem. Actually, it is, for some of you, part of the problem, why you guys went into separation. So perhaps they're acknowledging and know that you were unfaithful to them. But this is coming through as a twin flame connection, okay? And I'm not surprised to be seeing this. Lies, infidelity, somebody who was unfaithful, affected the dynamic of this twin flame bond that the two of you share. Look at this. Commitment. Somebody broke their commitment, their loyalty to this relationship. But despite all that, they're still yearning for you, Leo. And look at this. Our song. And I believe that's a wedding band right there. So I feel for those of you who were married to this person, what broke the relationship is unfaithfulness, infidelity. And they're yearning to bring this commitment back into their life. They want to work on the partnership. They want that reconciliation. And at the end of the day, Leo, you have to be on the same page, you know, and tied into this card of your own energy. Don't let pride get in your way of making the right choices for yourself when it comes to this relationship. Look at this. I'm lost without you. What do they need you to know right now? They're lost without you. Look at this. Commitment phobia. Okay? So if it is you, Leo, that's coming forward being afraid to commit, They are recognizing that here. And of course, a part of this interpretation could be reversed as well, that your person wasn't ready to commit before and they lied to you, they were unfaithful to you, they broke your trust, they hurt you, they broke your heart. Okay, so take it for how it resonates. Wow. Let's add the Twin Flame Journey Tarot to this by Mystic Moon to add to this, Leo. Angels and spirit guides for this bonus reading for Leo. What else do we need to know at this time, please? Let's see what else your person needs you to know right now. They're still yearning for you. That's clear. Despite the lies, despite the infidelities that your relationship endured, Leo, whoever it was that was unfaithful, whoever it was that was dishonest and keeping secrets, telling lies, the whole bit, and it broke the relationship. Eight of Swords, okay, that's air. But look at this, we've got the Ten of Cups and it's falling right below Twin Flame. We've got the Page of Pentacles, so we have all sorts of signs coming through. We've got air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. We've got cups, water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And we have Pentacles, which is Earth, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. These are all potential signs that might be affecting this connection here for you, Leo, however way it makes sense for you. That Eight of Swords is all about imprisonment, and it's falling right below unfaithful. Okay, so whoever was unfaithful in this connection might have certainly been chained or tied to that connection. Whoever entered into that third party situation. It could be my feminines here. There is a female figure in this particular deck. So if you happen to be resonating with that, that Eight of Swords is all about isolation. It's entrapment. It's self-victimization. So my divine feminines, you can actually break free from that energy at any given time. That's self-imposed right there. But falling right below the Twin of Flames, the Twin Flames card, the Ten of Cups, beautiful. They see you as a twin flame, Leo, and that they still picture a life with you. And again, references to marriage. Okay, that's a married couple right there in that photo. So there are those of you, again, who are in separation from your spouse, a family that has gone into separation, those of you who have children, they've all been affected by the separation here. This commitment has to be equal. Two people who both want this. But if someone is coming forward with that commitment phobia and unable to be faithful, then these are some issues that need to be addressed when it comes to this connection, Leo. And your person is picking up off of all of that. Then we've got the Page of Pentacles. This is all about manifestation. This is all about starting something new. And again, we already had the reconciliation card come forward. They want to start over. The question is, Leo, are you open to that? This is your person wanting you to know they're wanting something concrete here when it comes to the connection. They want to be able to have confidence in knowing that you are 100% in, and or they are 100% in. Whoever was really bad at commitment, they have to be all in this time around in order for that reconciliation to stick, because that's the easy part. Two people coming together to give this a second chance, that's only half the equation here. The goal ultimately is to last forever, long term, until you're old and gray, you know what I mean? To the point where that's it. You guys have made your choice, and that's the person that you're ultimately going to spend your life with. That's what this commitment is talking about. That's what that 10 of Cups, that contentment and joy is talking about. That's what the manifestation of the Page of Pentacles is talking about. And then we've got the Page of Wands coming through with that fire energy. That, of course, is a part of your own vibration, Leo, as well as Aries and Sagittarius. So there's some good news tied into this commitment that's coming in. That's a part of that energy. But it's interesting too, because part of the energy of the Page of Wands is freedom. So if your person wants freedom as a result of having to deal with lies and unfaithful energy and third parties or even karmic partnerships, infidelities, it could be tied into that as well, especially again if somebody's been just really bad at commitment here. So yes, they want a happy future with you, Leo, but only if you're going to be able to deliver that as well, because you both need to want this. Two people have to want this. We have the Queen of Swords here. So if you're Divine Feminine tuning in, you could certainly be coming forward as the Queen of Swords here, or if you're a cross watcher watching for a Leo, you could be an air sign. Again, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. But part of the energy of this Queen is that there's still that yearning vibration. It's like you may have cut someone out, but the moment you did it, it's like, oh, did I do the right thing? You know, you're still yearning for the connection. This ultimately is coming forward as a twin flame bond. And that's not easy to forget, let alone try to cut off ties from that person. We have the Four of Cups, which is indicative of a missed opportunity. So there is a window of opportunity here, Leo, for both of you to create movement towards reconciliation in this connection. And if nobody takes action, and if you guys are unable to meet each other in the middle to collaborate on this partnership to get it to move forward, then yes, it will be a missed opportunity here. That Cups energy, it's water. Once again, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It's falling right below our song. There could be songs tied into this relationship, favorite songs that you guys may have shared, or when you hear it, you think about this person. And it's so interesting if you look at this, you know, we've got that yearning energy and there's a piano right there. And then we've got that wedding band, and then we've got music, sheet music that it's sitting on. So for some of you guys, you might be gifted musicians, you could be a singer, you might play the piano, play an instrument, or you just love music and that's what brought you guys together. It could be tied into that. We've got the Ten of Wands, which is more fire, heavy burdens. Somebody needs to lay those burdens down. What does your person need you to know right now? Lay down the burdens connected to this relationship. Part of those burdens, part of that heaviness has to do with these lies and the unfaithfulness that overwhelmed this connection because somebody just wasn't ready to commit at that time. And maybe your person is ready now. If they were bad at commitment, we have the Nine of Pentacles, Independence. So that's my solo card right there. Pentacles is Earth, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Once again, especially for my feminines tuning in, you might just want to do things on your own for now. You know, it is falling right below commitment phobia. Male figure, masculine energy, female, feminine energy. Take it for how it resonates, of course. But based off of what's coming through here, it could be my divine masculines who are really bad at commitment, and my divine feminine is here saying, you know, if you can't get your act together, then I'm going to move on, and I'm okay with being single for a while if I have to be, but I'm okay with being independent and doing my own thing if I have to. That's what's coming through there. Wow. So let's grab some dialogue here, Leo. This is the Hidden Truth Oracle by All Things Intuitive. Let's see what dialogue needs to come through here. What is it that your person needs you to know right now? And you could certainly resonate with these two, Leo, if this is a part of your heart space that's being interpreted through these messages. So take whatever you're guided to accept. What does your person need you to know right now? I feel you leaving me behind. And perhaps, Leo, you are. Especially whoever is bad at commitment. Next message. I wish I could take back my words. So I feel here, considering the challenges that you guys have gone through with these lies, especially somebody who is dishonest and deceptive. Somebody wishes they could take back their words, take back these lies that they said back then. I know I messed up everything. You know, so for some of you, this is your person coming through with these words. And if you're leaving them behind because they told you lies and they were unfaithful to you, this is understandable why it's coming through in the way it is. Because they messed up. You cut them out. And it is your person that's yearning for you. You came closer than anyone. Nobody else came as close as you did to their heart or touched their heart in the way that you did. And they recognize that here. And maybe, Leo, you're resonating with these sentiments as well. That this person came closest to you and your heart. Next message. I remember every detail of that day. That could be a good thing or a bad thing, you know. This day could certainly be tied in for some of you. Your wedding day, obviously very nice, wonderful, beautiful memories. Or a really bad day. The day you found out somebody was cheating, betrayed your trust, was unfaithful, lied to you, however way that day is being represented for you in this reading. Your person remembers every detail of that day, and perhaps you do too. One more. Look at this. We will be together again. We already had the reconciliation card come forward, Leo. Work on your partnership. Give your relationship a chance. We will be together again. This is something that you both have to want together. One person, as I often say in my readings, one person cannot want it more than the other. Otherwise, it creates a very unbalanced energy, and it kind of creates that limbo type of vibe. It's like you're stuck wanting this thing and the other person doesn't, so it's not going to work. Two people have to want this. You both have to want this, Leo. It's not enough for you to want it. It's not enough for the other person to want it. This is something that you both have the capability of manifesting, but you got to collaborate and you got to work together to make it happen. Okay? So let's check out some future energies tied into this relationship. Let's dive into the Pining Rose Volume 2 Twin Flame Ascension deck by Calico Moon. We already had that twin flame card come forward, but of course you don't have to identify with a twin flame connection. But for those that feel that you are in a twin flame connection, it is certainly being reflected in this reading. So angels and spirit guides for Leo, please bring forward some future energies for this connection. So the potential to reconcile, it's here, Leo, but again, you guys have to both want it. You have to be on the same page. Otherwise, it's just wishful thinking, I feel. It's not going to happen without both people wanting it. In hiding, okay. So your person could still very much be in hiding, moving towards future energies here, especially if they were the person that was lying to you and was unfaithful. So this, to me, for some of you, has your person needing to learn a whole lot more lessons before they're ready to come towards you. And of course, for you, Leo, if you were the person that entered into outside parties, outside influences and interferences in your relationship, and you were unfaithful and dishonest to your person, then it could be you who's hiding, not wanting to be found. Okay? We have insight here. Again, some of you guys are very gifted psychically. You might already know instinctively. You already have that insight as to where this is ultimately going to go. Disillusion is an ending, okay? So for some of you guys, part of the reality here is either you end things, Leo, or your person ends things. Plain and simple. That's a part of that disillusion energy. And if somebody does decide to end things here, then perhaps that's why there is this energy of in hiding, you know, no longer wanting to interact, no longer wanting to be found. And then we've got taciturn here. So it's so interesting here because we've got female energies from this disillusion card, and then taciturn is that male figure with, is that a patch or hair? I can't make up if that's a patch over his eye or if that's just hair. Anyway, this is somebody who doesn't have a whole lot to say. So it could be my divine feminines who end it once and for all. And maybe my divine masculine, after that decision has been made, just doesn't have a whole lot of things to say here and goes into hiding or is embarrassed. But there's always a choice, okay? There's always a choice here. So even though for now it may come to an end, or this is a part of the future energies that we're tapping into here, even if it does come to a solid end between you and your person, Leo, there's always another door to walk through that can offer you happiness elsewhere. And there's always the opportunity to open up a new door when it comes to this connection. But again, two people have to be on the same page of wanting to create movement towards that reconciliation, because without being able to meet each other in the middle, you guys are at a standstill. It creates a crossroads and a stalemate energy. Okay, so let's add some tarot. This is the Bougie deck by Sal Biadora from Eat, Read, Love. Angels and spirit guides for Leo. Let's see. What are the future energies for this connection? There's always choices here, guys. So if your person isn't ready to learn those lessons, whoever was telling the lies and was unfaithful, you know, everybody's got their own time in learning those lessons. We have the Five of Wands, which is fire. Okay, that is your own energy, Leo, as well as Aries and Sagittarius. The Five of Wands is disagreements, arguments. Then we've got the Seven of Cups. More water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The Seven of Cups is tapped into illusions and fantasies and imaginations. So part of those fantasies, I feel, might have to do still with infidelities and third-party situations and having options in love and romance, which is perhaps contributing to why this relationship just ends, because somebody is still wanting to look into other options. You know, a part of this energy could be somebody who just has too many choices in love and romance. We do have the Hierophant coming through here. So at the end of the day, guys, moving towards the future, the Hierophant is wanting the both of you to learn your spiritual lessons tied into this connection. If it ends up not working out moving forward, at the very least, there are lessons here that need to be learned that will help you move forward, put you onto a better path, to help you find the love that you are meant to have. Because it's not a fairy tale ending for everybody. Even though there's a desire to come back together, there's a reconciliation, you know, the desire to work on the partnership, the whole 9 yards. But again, if two people are unable to meet in the middle and only one person is putting in the work to make all of that happen, it's not going to culminate in anything lasting. I'm not surprised to see this, okay? That is the Ten of Swords, which is air. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. That Ten of Swords, it's feeling defeated. It's feeling loss. And it's a painful ending, okay? This ending is not going to be easy. It's going to be painful. It's going to be hard. That is a part of what you guys are heading towards if the issues that are overwhelming your connection are not addressed now. You can actually avoid all of this if the two of you are willing to work on the partnership and put in the work to grow and to learn, to be able to avoid the pitfalls of what's coming your way if those lessons remain unlearned. And look at this, you've got the Sun, okay? So after that painful ending comes the energy of the most positive card in tarot, Leo, which is the Sun. So it's almost like you got to go through hell to get to the other side and find the light, which is the Sun, which is your own energy. The Sun is fire. You are a fire sign. So no matter how this all plays itself out for you, Leo, you're going to be okay. This is representing happiness, still, success, joy. It's your moment to shine. And if this person cheated on you, if they hurt you, if they're the ones that was unfaithful to you, if they lied to you, deceptive, had too many options in love and romance, then you can offer yourself this happy ending despite the painful energies of that Ten of Swords and that painful ending to this connection. You can bring about a happy ending for yourself or a happy new beginning. After this painful ending can come a happy new chapter in your life with the energy of the Sun. Because the Sun brings the truth. And maybe this person couldn't bring you the truth. They just brought lies in your direction, okay? But the Sun brings the truth. The Sun brings vindication. This is your day. You're gonna have your day. It's right here. And maybe you do have to go through some painful endings and painful experiences tied into this connection to get to this happy new beginning in your life and find the love that you deserve, because the sun is about marriages. It's about unions, people coming back together, or people that are able to find contentment, growth, and illumination by switching directions and finding the relationship that's meant to be yours, that will ultimately bring you a happy life, the family that you've been wanting to create in the future, the happy marriage, a harmonious life. It's all here represented by the sun. This is pleasure and contentment and illumination, prosperity, good health, happiness, the ultimate happiness, Leo. So these are future energies that are coming through here. So part of the reality is, because we are focused on future energies for this connection, some of you can avoid all this drama by just being honest with one another, actually getting rid of any third parties, getting rid of any dishonest energies, stop lying to one another, and just being very truthful from where you're coming from. Have better lines of communication to overcome the obstacles so that you don't have to have this painful ending. These are, if you can call it, a premonition of what's to come, the future energies here. This can be avoided, the painful parts of it anyway. But life is what it is, and sometimes it's meant to go in the direction, and that's a part of your destiny. Can't be avoided, But what I can tell you here, based off of these cards that have presented itself, is it might be a blessing in disguise. If they're coming through as an ass, then you can't change that about them. And all you can do is learn from the experience and create the best life that you can ever create for yourself with the energy of that sun, which again is a part of your own vibration. That is what you can ultimately manifest for yourself if they cannot bring you happiness in the way that you're wanting this to all unfold. So that's what's coming through for future energies. So let's grab some Lover's Oracle here, because I feel it doesn't have to go in this direction. It really does not. There are choices here that are presenting themselves to you and your person, because the ending of a situation comes about when there is unbalanced energy between two people and just bad communication, not seeing eye to eye, arguments, disagreements, and certainly broken trust, dishonesty, outside influences can all ruin the partnership. And I feel for those of you resonating with this, you've dealt with so much when it comes to this connection. So let's see what the Lover's Oracle can add to this. Let's grab this bottom of the deck. I'll guide it to that too. Okay. We're still focused on future energies here, okay? Look at this. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires, okay? So again, if it doesn't work out in this connection, just know that the sun is bringing you these blessings and you're going to be fine. It's blessing you in a way that will truly uplift your life and manifest what it is that's most important to your heart. And look at these next few messages, guys. We've got a soulmate bond that's coming in. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. believe this and they will manifest physically. Okay? So there's still a chance here for some of you, truly. It does not have to go in the direction of this painful ending. And, you know, at the end of the day, yes, there are choices. And part of that Seven of Cups is having way too many options. And it just gets to the point where if you truly feel in your heart that this person is meant to be yours, Leo, then you just need to trust that they will make the right choice this time around. But you have the power to be able to overcome whatever painful energies are brought forward from this individual if they can't make the right choice, if they can't do the right thing, or if they won't. But for some of you who are open to working on this partnership, again, reconciliation already came through. This can all be avoided, and I can't help but say that again because it does not have to culminate in something painful or disastrous to the point where it all comes to a standstill. And I feel there's a reason why these cards are coming through in this direction, because it's all avoidable. Next message. A message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Okay? So your person coming through letting you know that the love is still there. Despite the distance, despite the separation. And romance. Okay? Cupid's arrow strikes. I've done so many readings today, so I need to go back and see, because I believe, am I going crazy or did I see that card earlier? Sorry if I didn't. I just want to make sure, because I saw, no, it wasn't you guys, unfortunately. Okay, sorry about that. Cupid's arrow strikes. So what I'm feeling from this, Leo, if it does not happen with this person that you're focused on for this reading, you will find love again. This is not the end of the road when it comes to your love life. There's a soulmate that's out there that you can bring into your life if it's not with this individual. And then, of course, there are those of you that can avoid all of this pain and all of these energies coming forward through that painful ending of the Ten of Swords. All avoidable. As long as you're both willing to work on the partnership, work together, collaborate, and work as a team towards the relationship, and make the right choices this time. You know, get rid of all of the other options and come to the realization that you choose each other. And if you can do that, then you can absolutely avoid that Ten of Swords outcome that is coming through here. Because at the end of the day, guys, everybody's got their own free will. And even though these are coming forward as future energies, live in the now, you know? You can still change the direction that's being presented here. This is not a done deal. This is not written in stone. You have your own choices to make right now to avoid and change what the future can bring you when it comes to this connection. So if you're really wanting reconnection, reconciliation with this individual, Leo, and they want the same things, then hell yeah, you guys can make it work. But if not, you've got the sun blessing your future regardless. Okay? So that is where I'm going to leave this reading, Leo. Whatever part of it resonated with you, I do hope that it offered you clarity in regard to your love situation. And if you're interested in your own personal private reading with me, all of that information is down below in the description box. And thank you guys so very much for being here, for spending this time with me, Leo. And I will see you guys real soon with more readings. Take care. See you next time.